What you saying, Turkish boy? How you feeling?
Come on, G. I'm feeling all right, Obviously a bit frustrated with the transfer window, but man's good otherwise. I feel like obviously Oba just signed the thing. That's what people
Mm,
were waiting on.
yeah.
I'm glad it's done and dusted now because they made a meal of it. I can't even lie to you.
Mm,
Signing a new contract has become a big thing now.
mm.
Remember the days when it just used to be done behind closed doors and it just used to get announced like it was nothing, 2-3 year extension. Now it's a major deal.
Yeah.
Now it's a selling point.
Nah,
But
it literally used to be like that. You used to just see a picture of my man sitting by the table, and then it was done, innit? And now them man have made a whole song, dance, a whole album out of it, blood. So, do you know what I
yeah,
mean? It's
yeah, and
it's,
the
it's
fans
a strange
dance.
one.
The fans dance, fam. That's what it is. Like, I'm not even just saying this is Arsenal fans. There's other clubs out there where their fans dance for these sort of PR moves from the clubs, yeah. And it masks the true problems at the clubs. Do you get me? It really masks it, fam. But hopefully now it's done, man can focus on what we really need now because we've had Oba for 3 years and we failed to build around him properly. So
Mm.
man's just gone straight in with it as well. No intro, no nothing, fam. You can
Yeah,
hear me, yeah.
yeah, straight in, bruv.
Yeah,
Solid.
man, it is what it is. But make sure how many people's on that? Everyone hit the like button, do all of that. We are back again. We're about to get into it.
That's
Um,
it. Get straight in there, bruv. You know what I mean? Bear man. Obviously, you man are getting bantered online because man are just like, yeah, bruv. Them man are celebrating it like it's a new signing, but realistically, you weren't going nowhere anyway.
yeah, we like this is like the third time it's been really announced. Like Sky Sports announced he's gonna sign 2 weeks into the window. A few weeks later, Fabrizio Romano said it, and then finally we've done it. Like even the admin on Arsenal Twitter doing that whole. Did you see what they did in the bio? Make sure your notifications are on today.
Yeah,
It's like blood. Just tell man that he signed the contract and let's move, fam. Because it's not like we were winning leagues and this is the star player. Like he's the star player that we failed to do our thing with.
mm.
He's the star player that we failed to build around. So he's signed. Do your thing now, bro. Don't do all of these PR games and all this shit, fam. It's all for the youths.
Yeah. Of course it is. Of course it is because those are the ones that are gonna gas up their parents now to go buy the shirt because they know he's staying and that. Do you know what I'm saying? That's it's all linked, bruv. But our club does the same thing. I'm not gonna lie. Them man are the PR. They're a PR machine in it, fully
Yeah.
functioning PR machine. So I fully expect the Pogba contract announcement to come fairly soon as well on the back of that. Do you know what I mean? While they're not doing anything else.
However they can make money, they try and make money now, bro. Obviously, when Pogba even come in using Stormzy, now it was Dutch Rebellion H with the new zebra kits. It's like there's always some sort of PR move in there. Do you get me? And it's like,
Mhm.
oh man, all man wants is to do your thing on the pitch, bro. I don't care what color, like what zebra print you put on my shirt, what players like. Just do your thing, and that's the main thing. Don't be announcing contracts and new signings like it's the Premier League title or Champions League, fam.
Yeah, well, there you go. This is what I'm saying, brother. So it's a mad one. Do you know what I mean? It's a mad one. Like, I can understand why you're happy. I can understand why you might think, right, same old Arsenal in it, because that's how I start feeling about United when they do fuckeries like that, bruv. You know that the contract's been signed, innit? But them man always wait for when there's a time where it's quiet, where there's not really anything happening. There's a bit of good feeling in the fan base because you won the first game. Do you know what I mean? And that's what they do. They play on emotions, innit? And emotions is what gets fans to continue to buy shirts and invest money in the club when the club are not doing what they're supposed to be doing. You see what
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean? So they man know what they're doing. They know what they're doing.
100%. All of this hourglass thing, what they posted the hourglass and then posted it again. Like it's like, bro, all right, cool. Oba, big player, done his thing over the last 3 years, and he can become an Arsenal legend in the next three. Depending on what we do. But at the end of the day, it still matters what you do. It doesn't matter that you've signed because Mesut Ozil signed the contract and it didn't work out for him. And I'm not saying this is going to go that way because Oba's the next type of player to Mesut. He's
Yeah,
got like
different.
mentality and character. All I'm saying is a new contract doesn't mean we're about to do our thing in the league. It
Yeah.
means we've secured the same player we've had for a few years. Now let's make sure we secure the man around him.
To
That's what.
keep him, yeah.
Yeah, fam. That it has to be done. At the end of the day, I'm hearing he's the highest earner. So if that's 375 a week, it's mad to me that Arsenal are paying one guy 375, one guy 350. Like, remember the days when we was brass, not paying anyone over 100k, losing man left, right, and center. Now
Yeah.
obviously around the corner with Mesut Ozil's contract freeing up, hopefully that then we can build around Oba
But
properly.
that was one excuse that Arsenal used to have. They used to say, "Oh, we're losing players because we can't pay their wages."
Yeah,
They were all going Man City, but now you can pay the wages. So now there's no excuse to not be challenging, because if you can pay the wages, then you should be able to keep your top players. If you're keeping the top players, yeah, and you're building correctly, you should be challenging fairly soon.
I agree with that. As long as you've got the right plan and the right direction, you know, you have to have the money. That's a no-brainer. Every team now has to have the money. You know, whether that's Liverpool money or whether that's Man City money, some sort of money's got to be spent. But the plan and direction matter too. So that's a big thing, obviously. Like I said, I'm happy Oba's signed. I expected it for a long time now. Just need to make sure we do our business around him, because it'll be another long season for us, man. He's done his thing, fam. I can't lie. Since he's been made captain, yeah, he leads as well. His work rate, his resilience in terms of being on the left wing and helping out Saka last season, helping out Tierney, helping out whoever's been left back, because there was 3-4. Now Maitland-Niles, for example. So I feel like he's become the leader. And 3-year contract, cool. Let's just hope he bangs for most of them, man. Obviously,
yeah, he doesn't look like slowing down, so I'm not worried about his age. Do you know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie. He looks like he keeps himself in good shape. Do you know what I mean? He's got a decent injury record as well. So yeah, his age isn't really a factor. I think a 3-year deal is good. I think a 3-year deal is good for him. You said that he could be an Arsenal legend in the next 3. I think he probably is already, bro. Just based on what he's done, bro. Like, how many strikers have you had better than him?
No, you're right. You know what? I can't lie to you. That's probably, I need to have a think about that and get back to you. Like, I might actually later in the show, give me like 40 minutes. But when I think about it, it's definitely a debate to be had.
What, he's fired you to what? A couple FA Cups? Yeah, you ain't won the league, but
no,
bro, like, he's the golden boot and that. Like, come on, like,
yeah.
that outside of Henry, yeah. Obviously, Uncle Righty's righty in it, but
yeah,
that's a throwback. That's a nostalgia thing in it. Just from a pure world class level, bro. Outside of Thierry Henry, what other world class striker have you had that's like top of the game, bro? He has to be, bro.
100%. But what it is because obviously he's had 3 years at the club. Yeah, I can't really call man a legend of 3 years, especially what other man have done for us. So
but I don't care, blood. Van Persie's my legend, blood. Man had 1 season and won the title.
Yeah,
so
but don't piss me off, man. He done other things that made him a legend to you, man. He done other things that made him a legend. Like, fam, you know what it is already with Van. Get into that pagan.
Yeah, but Van P, bro, I'm telling you, just banging goals, blood. I'm telling you, that's what it is. If you're scoring goals, you got to be in the history books, bro. You got to be in the conversation. You know what I mean? And
he won you the league, so that was record books, like, no doubt.
Exactly. So bro, I think it's a good time for you, look. It's a good time for you. If you could follow this news up with something else, it would have been smart if they had someone else coming in and maybe would have announced it with a signing or something. You know them ones. It's just all a bit. I don't know. If it was my club, I would take it as a sign that we ain't signing no one else. You know them ones. But I don't know how you man are doing business. But if it's my club, I'll be like, why are you telling us this now, bruv? Season started already. Like, the transfer window's still open. You can announce a contract extension after the window's closed. You don't need to do it now.
You know me already, fam. I already know what it is. Like, I feel like obviously we'll get one more player in max. And when I say max, we might not get any in, bro. You know, the way they broke this news, it was like, let's wait for the last possible moment to do it. And before fans really start getting frustrated. And they've done it now. And how long's left of the window? What is it? 2.5 weeks?
It's October, isn't it? The window
October 6th, yeah. So about 2.5, 3 weeks, something like that.
So,
bro, I'm hoping the rest of the fan base look around the corner too, because yes, this is a big moment, but you need to turn the corner now and make sure everything's going right around there too. Otherwise, this contract signing won't really mean much to us as a club.
Facts, bro. You know what I'm saying? Big up the super chat. Brenton here. Said, great show, been listening silently. You think it's time to just show some love. Big up, bro. Come on.
Appreciate that,
man, respect that, bruv. Who's that, Yonis? Nah, Saeed, that didn't happen, guys. I don't know what's been going on. Twitter just, I don't know. I don't know about the internet. You know them ones. Like, that didn't happen.
I don't know.
That didn't happen. I didn't see it on Twitter. I haven't really been on Twitter today, but I don't know where you got the information from, but it's false, innit? It's false. That's not true. Do you know what I'm saying? Saeed definitely was not kicked off the channel, bro. You know what I mean? He wasn't. That's not true. You know what I mean? It's no more true than apparently I was kicked off and I left. So it
You know
didn't
me.
happen. It didn't happen. Saeed wasn't kicked off. Saeed brings in the most views on that channel, bro. Why would they kick him off? They
Yeah.
wouldn't kick him off. And I was bringing in the most views before that. So why would they kick me off? It doesn't make sense. That's how this YouTube thing works, bro. Man that bring in views make you money. Like you don't kick off people that make you money, innit? So Saeed wasn't kicked off. That's not what happened. Do you know what I mean? I'm sure that he'll tell you what and as and when he wants to tell you
Well, have
whatever
they
he'll
parted
tell you.
ways though?
Pardon?
Have they parted ways? Yeah.
Yeah, Saeed left.
Okay.
Saeed left, bro. Saeed left
I don't
yesterday.
keep up with Twitter, fam. I'm not on there like that, so I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I don't know from Twitter. I know from because I chat to these man. You know them ones there, and Saeed left, blood, and I knew that he was thinking about leaving before he left. So he definitely wasn't kicked off. That's nonsense, guys. People need to stop with this agenda thing, bro. Because I don't care. People can chat shit about me all they want. I couldn't care less, but certain people can't deal with the nonsense like I can. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%, fam. We talked about mental health last week on your show, fam.
But you see what I mean? So like we don't need that. You know what I mean? We don't need these kind of things. Yo, Turkish, look at that. The Neymar thing, I almost forgot.
Yeah.
Hey, it's a mad thing. You know what's mad about the Neymar situation, yeah? You got a situation where Lewis Hamilton wears a t-shirt. Them man are talking about investigating into that. I ain't heard about no investigating into the abuse of Neymar, you know. I haven't heard about it. Have you?
No, I haven't heard nothing about what's going on post that incident now. Obviously, it doesn't even look like his red card is going to be rescinded. Like, it looks like it's staying on there. My thoughts on it, obviously, he's made an accusation. The same way he actually come out and said, or something like, VAR can see me hitting him. So VAR can also see him saying those words. So it's time to use the footage you have. Like, there's camera angles all over the gaff. Like, you can't tell me you can't prove right or wrong what this guy is saying. Like, with the technology nowadays, you can pinpoint exactly what he's saying and either prove his innocence or his guilt. Like, it goes both ways. Doing that, you're fixing this. You're working out the problem. You're directing the matter and you're solving it. But you know how it works, bro. Like, you know how it works. If it can get brushed under the carpet, it's gonna get brushed under the carpet.
But that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I respect him for coming out and being vocal about it and the way he's dealt with it. I just feel like in this climate at the moment where people are speaking up in it, Neymar's just come out and said, "Listen, I just wish I stamped him out." Do you know what I mean? That's the only regret I had. Do you know what I mean? He's adamant in it, and because he's adamant, like I fully believe that that's what went on. You know,
he's
them
proper
man.
on smoke. Like, even that Gonzalez guy, whatever his name is, he done a tweet and Neymar replied under the tweet. Like, he's proper onto him. You know. And you know what I see? We might as well address that as well. I don't know if you see it, but it got a lot of retweets as well. Like an interview Neymar done years back when he was talking about racial issues in Brazil and whatnot. Yeah. And he basically said something along the lines of, why would I get racially abused? I'm not black. Innit? And Twitter was kind of saying, look, how can you defend this guy when this is the comments he made? And yeah, those comments are fucked. But what it is Brazil is a different place, isn't it? And it does seem like he's a changed man since making those comments. And all you can really judge him for is now. Like, a lot of men make mistakes. You have to give them a chance to rewrite those mistakes or learn from them at the very least.
But the thing is,
the
thing is, a lot of people don't understand history. If you understand the history of Brazil, then you understand why it's like that, bro. Like, they're the biggest slave port in the world, bro.
Yeah.
You know, in the whole world. Do you know what I'm saying? So when you look at that, because of the tension, the past and stuff like that, bro, that's the reason why the lighter skinned Brazilians kind of, even though they don't identify as black, like, bro, they're black in it.
Yeah.
You know, that's just how it is, bro.
100%.
Like, that's just how it is. So if they're saying, right, I'm not black, I'm light skin or whatever, boy, that's how them man deal with each other at home. Cool, innit? But when they're anywhere else, they're black in it, and they know that.
Yeah.
Which is why the man get treated like that, innit? So I think that he's obviously he's grown, and plus he was a youth back then when my man said that foolishness, bro. Neymar's only 26, 27 now.
Yeah, it's a different time, bro. Even from us growing up to now, the insight we used to have, or the tools and resources we used to have to learn are nowhere comparable to what people have now. You can open your phone and learn what you want to learn. at the click of a button. Us, man, growing up, it was a library thing, and even at the library, you got to search thousands of books, and in reality, then you got to it's all a mad thing compared to what people can do now. And he seems like he's learned. He seems like he's changed his ways. What people need to understand is growing up in different parts of the world. No one, unless you're from Brazil, you don't know what it's like growing up in Brazil. You don't know what they teach there in schools. You don't know what the government is like. You don't know what the areas are really like. So I just wanted to mention that because there's a lot of people saying, "Oh, look at this guy a few years ago saying this. Now he's trying to stand up because it's relevant." At the end of the day, yes, it's relevant. It's always going to be relevant. Like justice for all is always going to be relevant. But at the end of the day, you got to stick on the matter, and the matter is he got racially abused in a football match, fam.
Yep.
In 2020, after all of this madness, yeah, he's been racially abused, and that's someone there that's, if proven, is clean antagonization. Like off the back of everything going on in the world, that's why he's come out to say that. He knows what he's doing there.
Yeah. So, absolutely, bro. And the thing is, that's the same guy, yeah, that had previous with Messi. That's what they're saying, isn't it? And the bottom line is, he seems like one of them antagonistic players, yeah, that just likes to get under people's skin, in it. And he knew that could get to Neymar. Sometimes these men just say these things to get a reaction out of you. Yeah, and that's just what it was, bro. So these men can't pretend that it didn't happen. I don't like the way the Football Association over there, I haven't heard too much noise from them about them looking into it, possibly rescinding the red card. What's the point in wearing all these things on your shirt and saying it's nonsense, yeah, if you're not going to take action, bruv? You always have to judge people on their actions, innit, and not their words, innit? And right now in football, man, I want to see more action, fam.
Yeah, when push comes to shove in football, man choke. Like, I remember even when Gareth Southgate was giving it the big one before the Bulgaria game, saying if anything happens, that we know what to do, this and that. But everything happened in that game. The fans violated in that game, and you still didn't walk off. You still didn't do your, like, in reality, that's what should have happened. You know, the game abandoned. If you really want to make noise, you need to do that. But instead, your arm around the shoulder, it's continue the game. It's fight back in that way. You know, Henri came out with a video recently. I see it on Insta. Did you see it about racism and whatnot?
Nah, what did he say? Because I saw it, but it was on, I was somewhere loud, so I just saw it, but I didn't hear it.
So he was talking about, like, obviously, when he used to take corners and, like, people used to spit on him, he used to go to the ref and he used to show him the shirts, like, saying, look how much spit is on me. And the ref is like, continue, like, what do you want me to do about it? And Henri is like, it's always, you need to be the bigger man. It's always like, you need to be professional. But at the end of the day, he turned to the ref and said, what do you mean, what do you want me to do about it? If I go bang him now, then it's a problem, basically. You know, and that's what it is. Like, there's not enough real protection, like consistent protection. No one wants to stick their neck on the line. And that's what it needs to take, fam. If countries need to be banned from competitions completely for years, so be it. You know, so be it. If you really care about racism, you'll take that hit in money for a few years. But they don't, fam. They don't.
Exactly. Bruv, my man saying, yo, my boy, people are onto Trent, you know. Blood.
James.
Bro, his performance is for England, yeah, and then Liverpool got man just looking like an absolute liability, fam. Can't even lie, bro.
Yeah, and Reece James obviously had a banger of
Reece James just, bruv, that goal was filthy, innit? The thing is, he's a good player, but he's young, innit? And because he's young, he's going to be inconsistent. You know what I mean? So, I can't really judge him, but I can say that in terms of talent, yeah, he looks proper, innit?
Yeah, no, he does, man. He does. I can't lie to you. I'm envious. It looks like they got another young talent coming through, but there always seems to be one coming through at that club too. But yeah, 20 years old. He's around the same age as Trent anyway. So that England right back position is going to be a good fight in the next 4 or 5 years.
It is, and they got a bag of them. They got a bag of right backs as well. So it's going to be very, very, very interesting. My man saying breaking news: Ornstein tweet that Spurs are hijacking that deal, bruv. If Spurs hijack the deal, then it shows that United either weren't serious about man in the first place, or two, weren't really in for man at all, innit? And either way, that's worrying, innit? Because man can't be getting hijacked by Spurs that don't spend no flipping money. You know what I mean?
Mad.
Now, if Spurs are hijacking man's dealings, yeah, we're doing something wrong, you know.
Yeah, like obviously it's the way, Buff. Again, it's the internet. It's the way the picture is painted. You know, the word hijack is used. It makes it seem like it's banter. But at the end of the day, you man are focused on Sancho. So I'm
Yeah,
sure if I'm looking at it as a businessman, I'm sure you man are trying to get the Sancho deal done, and then you see how much you get him for, and then you'd use the rest on Reguilon or whatever his name is. But obviously, Tottenham are not in for Sancho or any other player, so they got time to work with him now. So it's
yeah,
not a hijack thing. It's like you've got priorities, and I don't think your priority, as foolish as it may be, like you said, you need a player like that. Your
yeah,
priority seems to be Sancho, fam. So
yeah. Facts, but bruv, you shouldn't just because you have a priority. That doesn't mean that you shouldn't be doing loads of things.
no, 100%. But obviously, the money they're asking for Dortmund, 120 mil in this market. If that's what they're asking for, and you lot do it, you got to respect that. At the end of the day, not many clubs can do that. So they'd have to analyze what's left off the back end, in it. Like the Premier
Yeah,
League, the mad league. You might spend that money and finish outside top four, and then fucked for another 2-3 years off the back of that one decision. So it's a balance. But I'm like you, I can't lie to you. I'd probably sort that one out first because that one seemed more realistic price wise. You
but
still
that's what I
need.
mean. Just get it done because the Sancho thing is an ongoing thing anyway. So if it takes an extra day because you're figuring out that, wow, what does it matter? You've taken long enough.
Yeah, yeah,
This
yeah.
one looks like it's pretty simple to get over the line.
Should have been, yeah. Where's he coming from again? Madrid.
Yeah, via a loan. Do you know what I mean? So it'd be very interesting. It'd be very interesting to see how it goes. I think just because they're saying Tottenham are trying to hijack it, that could just be Real Madrid briefing it, trying to get Man United to cough up the money.
True, true.
It could, bro. Like you can't always believe, everything you hear on Twitter because clubs do use the media to kind of to intermediaries, like in between things. They always do.
Yeah,
Do you
hundred
know what I
percent.
mean?
But all you got above the facts are if it's a financial war between United and Tottenham, United win. If it's a war of football next season, United win Champions League football. So regardless, if you don't really want him, yeah, you'll get him. If you don't get him, then that's something to discuss because, like you said, you need a man like that. So
Yeah, yeah, it's mad what these men saying. These men are still asking about Saeed, bruv. Saeed will say when he wants, bro. He will say as and when he wants, bruv. This man saying, "Oh, Mark brings in the most views." Of course he does. It's his fucking channel. I wasn't talking about Mark, you idiot. You know the man. That's like me saying, that I bring in the most views on my channel, blood. When these men come on, of course I do. It's my fucking channel. Do you know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah.
Like when we do fan cams, me and Saeed get the most views on the fan cams, bro. That's a fact,
Yeah.
bro. And then if my brother comes on the channel, my brother is up there as well, blood, above the mainstays, bro. Like if man are getting 100K on fan cams, man are not just gonna kick you off, bro. That don't make sense. That
Yeah.
doesn't make business sense.
But man need to wait anyway, man. All the questions about it, fam.
But that's what I'm saying, bro. Like you man
Man,
are waffling, bro. Do you know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Like, man are waffling, bro. Like, Saeed will tell you what's going on when he wants to, bro. As I said, when I left, I was more than happy to say, boom, I've left. You know them ones. If Saeed don't want to come to you and give you his reasoning, or maybe he just hasn't got around to it yet, bro, because man have other things to do. I don't know how it's got out in the first place, because if Saeed don't want to talk about it, I'm sure that it wasn't him that put it out there. So I don't know how it's got out, but either way, like he'll address it, I'm sure, with you guys when he wants to. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm sure he will. Do you know what I'm saying?
It's not a big thing anyway. He's got his channel. Obviously, you can still follow him there. That's what it is.
But this is what I'm saying. Saeed's got his own channel. Do you know what I mean? So you can follow man there. But literally, bro, like he brings in views in it. Whether you agree with him or you don't agree with man, he brings in views on that channel, bro. That's you don't just dash away views like that. That doesn't make no sense. It don't make no sense, bruv. So this rumor about him being kicked off, you lot need to put it to bed because it didn't happen. Do you know what I'm saying?
It doesn't make business sense.
That's what I'm saying. What else man saying? Yeah, man saying Reguilon to Spurs. We'll see, innit? We'll very much see. We'll see, bruv. Oi, Jack Grealish, 5-year deal, bruv.
Yeah. Boy, I feel like he's Zaha himself, fam.
Bruv, that's exactly what it is now. It's the Zaha thing now, bro. That's what we're saying. He's Zaha.
Yeah. That's the word for it, fam. What is he? 20? What's Grealish? 24.
I think so, yeah.
So what? Even at 26, if you want to move, you still got 3 years left. Like Aston Villa still hold all the cards. Like it's a bit mad. It's one of those ones where I think Zaha signed because he thought Palace would respect it when he wants to leave. But football, there's no respect there, bro. You sign the
Yeah.
contract with one man, it's another man in charge 3 years later when you're trying to get out. That man don't owe you nothing.
Facts. Facts. This is
So
what I'm saying. Like, it's a mad one with Grealish, you know. He's definitely snookered himself. But the thing is with Jack Grealish, we don't know if there's a there could be a release clause. He could have had an agreement that if a certain team comes and they offer a certain amount of money, he'd be allowed to leave. You never know, innit? Like, the bottom line is he's signed a new deal. He's going to be making more money at present, which is good for him. Do you know what I'm saying? And we don't know what's in that contract. He could have a gentleman's agreement because he's been there for so long. He's a Villa fan. He could just have a gentleman's agreement that, you know what, if a big club comes in for me, then boom, like I can go. There's nothing wrong with that.
I'd make sure, fam. I'd definitely make sure. I don't care what club it is. I'd make sure that as long as I'd sign the contract, as long as there's a way for me to get to this club if I need to get to this club, and that might be a top 6 club, and he might set a 50 million price for a top 6 club in 2 years, something like that in the contract. Makes sense. That works for you as well, because at that time you're not hearing 80 mil. So if you can get in for 50, 60 in a couple of years, that works for both parties. So nowadays you got to be very technical with your contracts, man. Both the clubs and the players. Obviously, as an Arsenal fan, I'm looking at it from the club's perspective, but a player perspective, I'll protect myself at all costs. And I know people are going to chat shit to me about, oh, what about Ozil? You get down his neck about 350k. But my thing about Ozil is not his money or what he chose. I understand he signed the contract, fam, but I also understand when you sign the contract and get more money, I expect more from you, fam.
Yeah.
And that goes for any business, bro. Any business you start earning more money, your role becomes greater. So you need to get scrutinized more. That's all it is, fam. So
that's how I felt with David De Gea, bro. As soon as you sign that 350k contract, I'm trying to see 350k performances, cuz.
Yeah.
Don't tell me about what you used to be able to do. That's not good enough, because then you should have been on 350 then. But what you're doing now ain't 350 goalkeeping, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. You have to start looking at, man. You have to start looking at what they're paid compared to their output. You have to, bro. It's simple business, isn't it?
Whatever position as well, because people tell me, how can you compare wages and this and that? My thing is not comparing wages. I'm looking at what a 350k player does for, let's say, PSG or Bayern Munich or whatever it is, and what a 350k player does for us. And whether that 350k player is a goalkeeper, a defender, a midfielder, I can compare their productivity. You know, it doesn't have to be like for like comparison. You can see what a Van Dijk, for example, does for Liverpool compared to what an Ozil does for Arsenal. It's a vast difference. So for that sake, Van Dijk's even on less, but let's say they was on the same money, you can see there's one that's more value for money. Van Dijk. So it's like you said, it's business, bro.
Facts, absolute facts. Oh, you lot, make sure you slap the like. There's 1.3 watching at the moment. Do you know what I'm saying? Also, my new kit's on the way, blood. My new kit is on the way, bruv. Their man sent me a video today with it all boxed up, bruv. If you don't want to win a shirt, if you don't want to win a free shirt, the details are in the description as well, bruv. You just need to go and follow PROAM Kits on Instagram. Like the post and then comment, like tag a friend underneath it, bruv, to be entered, boy. Man's gonna give away a few shirts, bruv. I'm gonna give away a few shirts, bruv. The shirts look lit. I'm not even gonna lie, bruv. I've seen them, like they look nice in the pictures, but then, bruv, when man's seen them all boxed up and that, they look even better. Better. It's mad.
Now I want that orange shirt still.
It's mad, isn't it? It's mad, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Man said, oh, he said that Saeed said it on his channel 5 minutes ago. All right, cool. Well, if Saeed has told you that he's left, then why are you, man, saying he got kicked off, bro? So what? Are you, man, saying that you're just making stuff up now? Is that what you're admitting? Because if Saeed said it on his channel, Saeed wouldn't have said on his channel he got kicked off, because that's not what happened. You know what I mean? This is mad. You see, now Twitter's like a playground now. Too many youths there. Do you know what I mean? Just chatting rubbish.
You know that? And too many of them old school people that think they're still in a firm and shit.
That's what I'm saying. This is mad. Hey, big up everyone in here. Make sure you slap the lights, bro.
Not
Like, how
lie.
many likes have we got on this so far? Anyway, it's to
Yeah.
what? Come
Oh,
on,
it's
man. You
1.4
might, you might
views.
get that up.
We need to be on at least 700 likes, at least
Yeah,
half.
man, get that up, bro. There's 1.3 watching on the way to 1.4. What you saying about your guy Willian though, bro?
He came
What?
on smoke that first day. I can't lie.
Yeah,
He came on smoke. You see me, obviously. I listen. Do you know how many tweets and messages I got saying, "Oh, you're not chatting shit about Willian now." And my thing is, I never chat shit about Willian. My thing is, I always maintain I rate the player. I don't rate the signing. That's what it's been. And 3 assists on your debut, cool.
yeah,
1 year of good football, cool. But let's see if you're going to do it for 2, 3 years, and let's see what comes at the back end of this because I can't analyze it yet. And at the
yeah.
same time, Mkhitaryan, he got 3 assists for us in his first game against Everton. Ceballos, man of the match against Burnley in his debut. But
Mm-hmm.
it didn't work out how you thought it would when you watched that first game. So, Willian, great debut. I hope he makes me eat my words 2, 3 years later. I hope so because that benefits us. But right now, I'm happy. I can't lie to you. I'm happy, but I want to see what happens with Pepe, fam. He needs to look at Willian and say, bruv, like man's fighting for my position now, and I'm ready for it. Like,
But how is it mad that Pepe's your record signing, and this brother is behind Willian in the pecking order? Like, it's crazy how it's all worked out for man, bruv. Like,
yeah.
his confidence must be like rock bottom right now, blood.
Yeah, you know what it is? I'm gonna let the first game slide and say I don't know yet whether he's not first team because he came back later than the rest in terms of coming back to training and first team. So I'm gonna say William was more ready. Obviously, William played the game before as well, and he took part in some preseason. So I'm gonna look at the West Ham game now and see what happens with Pepe. Obviously, if he's on the subs bench again, it looks like it's another season where he's gonna have to fight for his place. And if it's another season where he has to fight for his place, what he has to do is win it back. And if he wins it back, he has to remain consistent. And if he remains consistent, he does his thing. But if he shies away, that's not the character I want anyway, bro. I want men that are on fighting for their place. I want men that are looking at someone and being like, are you mad? How are you getting someone in free and trying to play him ahead of me? Let me do my thing. That's the sort of man I want, not like men that are offended and say, "Oh no, you man don't rate me. I'm out." Like if that's you, do you. But what I want to see now is fight, and I feel like Arteta. You know, the managers that Pep as well. They do this to certain players to get a reaction. I
Yeah.
feel like that's what it is. I feel like Arteta's trying to get that reaction from Pepe to become the player that I think he can be.
But this is it. But brother, I hope so. He doesn't look like that kind of character though. When I look at Pepe, yeah, he looks like someone that's almost like he don't believe in himself. You know them ones. He ain't got that arrogance that's needed to kind of be a talisman at a big club. He looks like the kind of guy that he thrived and he reveled in being the big fish in the small pond. And now he's at Arsenal. It's kind of like the badge is too heavy for man, bro, because the talent is clearly there, but he looks like he ain't got the personality for it. He just looks like one of these quiet bres that are just gonna. He's just happy to be part of a team, bro. Like, but he's not the guy that's gonna stand up and really make himself counted. Do you know what I mean? And I think you man should be worried about that, blood, because Willian's gonna start ahead of him all season. I don't see him displacing Willian, bro.
It depends. I can't lie to you if that's his character. And you know what? I slightly agree. I can't lie. Like he looks like he's not confident. He looks like he's out of his depth. And you've only saw flashes of brilliance from him last season. Yeah. And those flashes of brilliance I've clung on to as hope in it. All I can say is because I agree with you there, I think what Arteta's done is let me bring in a Willian free transfer, someone experienced, and let me bang him in there, and you react now. This is your year to react. If you don't react, we're going to have to do something next summer with you. If you do react, then we've got our right winger for the next few years. You know, so I feel like that's the test, and his character is going to say it all moving forward now. He needs to fight for his place. He needs to understand that we all saw him as becoming a bad boy on this team. We all saw him as becoming someone like Aubameyang on this team. You know, that we're not expecting this shy, inconsistent, small fish in a big pond thing. Like we're expecting the showcase player, and now he's moving into that age. He's got a fluid attack, it seems, around him. He needs, You know what it is as well, bro. You see that Fulham game? That's probably the smoothest transition and the quickest we've played in terms of getting the ball to Oba and Willian. So they
Yeah,
had a lot more time on the ball. Pepe struggled last season because we moved so slow. By the time we get him on the ball, there's 2, 3 defenders. At
yeah,
least now, if we can pattern this style of play, maybe you get the ball to him one on one. He does his thing like he was doing in France because he can rip man. He can rip 2 men at once. But ideally, you
facts.
want to give it to him one on one. And I know you rate him as well, so it's not even like your thing is coming from a bad place. I
He could
agree.
play. He could play, blood, but not. It's not just having talent; it's having the arrogance to be able to do it everywhere. You know what I mean? Certain man, when they're the star of the show, they just thrive in it, and that's just how it is, bro. I've yet to see him look like a player that believes he belongs there. Do you know what I'm saying? He don't look like someone who he believes that, yo, this is my position. Man, I'm gonna have to rip the shirt from me, bro. Willian's coming for free through the front door and just sat down on man's couch, blood, just like that, bro. Calm. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Man's not there, bro. It's too easy for him.
No, I get
Too
you.
easy for him. Now, I mean, you're the record signing at the club, and man, and you're getting benched for a man that rolled through on a free that's at the twilight of his career, bro. You need to look at yourself, bro. Pepe's a young man.
That's what I want him to do, fam. I want this to be the turning point. I want him to look at that first William performance and say, right, you man think this guy's better than me? All right, cool. Look, I'm gonna do my thing in the net. Give me my chance, and I'm gonna do my thing. And hopefully he does get that chance. But like you said, bro, we'll see, fam. 70 million, big outlay. We haven't even paid it off yet, and we're talking about, as Arsenal fans too, talking about what's going to happen with him next. I see his future at our club. I think I disagree with you. I think he will break that spot and get his right wing position back. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how it goes, fam.
Yeah, facts. Martin saying, does Grealish at Villa help his England ambitions with Southgate? Absolutely not. It would be difficult to know if he was at a top 6 club for sure, but he's not at a top 6 club. And not only is he not at a top 6 club, but Villa priced him out of a move as well. They were speaking 70, 80 stupid million pound for Jack Grealish. As highly as I rate him, yeah, it's a piss take.
Yeah,
Jack
yeah.
Grealish is a 45 million pound player, if we're being serious, innit? If we're being serious, without the English inflation, whatever, do you know what I mean? He's a 45 million pound player. That's what
It's
he is.
true. I don't know how this happened with the English market. I can't lie to you. Like, I know there's English inflation, but I don't know how it went so left so quick. Like you look at transfers like maybe Stones for 50 mil and things like that. That Maguire for 80 mil potentially pushed it up. But it's like, bro, you can't be doing that every year. Englishman can't be costing 80 million every year when there's talent elsewhere for 10% of that. 8 million, you can potentially get someone in the long run better.
Facts. It's mad, bro. And JBR TV, yeah, the giveaway is applicable to everyone, bruv. If PROAM can't send you the shirt because they don't deliver it, bruv, I'll post it myself, blood, and I'll pay for the postage. I don't care, bruv. Anyone can enter. As long as you go into the description, you go there, you follow them. Do you know what I mean? Tag someone, like the photo of my kit, tag someone underneath. People have already started doing it. You get me? And then I'll choose someone from there. You can buy the shirts, but not yet. You know what I mean? They're not available to buy yet. So I'm gonna give it away. I'm gonna give it away probably before they're available to buy, but you will be able to buy them. Initially, I just wanted to, those were just my team kit. I wasn't even gonna sell them, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. But so many people have asked to retail them. Then man had to pattern something, but the kit looks wavy though.
You might as well, fam. When it looks good as well, it looks good, bro. Like,
Yeah, it looks so clean, bro.
that's the main thing. Your logo's on it, so you got fans. You got a few super chats here as well. Have you seen them?
Yeah. We haven't got to them yet. I'm gonna make my way to these now.
And make sure we get everything in.
Yeah, that's it. Man's from big up, my guy, all the way from Libya. Let us know where you're watching from. Let us know where you're watching from as well. Make sure you get the likes in.
Yep.
Do you know what I'm saying? Let's go find these super chats. Let's go find these super chats. What you man are saying? Hold on.
While Rants does that, make sure you hit the like button if you haven't already. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't.
The super chat just says hit the like button. This one, to be fair, my guy.
Yeah, that last one still.
Yeah. Who has the best football IQ? Zaha, Madison, or Grealish, bruv? Like Turkish, you can't answer that one first.
Football IQ, I'm gonna go with Grealish.
Yeah.
Clean as well, I'd say. Clean as well.
Yeah, I think he's long gone, bro. I think that You see with Jack Grealish, yeah, Jack Grealish, he slows down the game to his own pace, and you can tell he's always thinking, innit?
Yeah.
Like
And
Zaha gets his head up as well. Zaha gets his head up as well, but Zaha plays with his head down as well, innit? Grealish plays his football with his head up at all times, bro. And I just
yeah.
think Madison's a good player, but I don't think he's Grealish level for me. You know what I
No.
mean? I think if you swap the majority of these English players, yeah, for Jack Grealish, Aston Villa go down. That's how good he is.
Probably, potentially. And if you put Grealish into Leicester instead of Madison, then they become a bigger problem.
I
Like
agree.
so yeah, definitely Grealish for me.
That's what I mean. This is for you, bruv. I'm just gonna go grab my phone.
Yeah. Turkish thoughts. Stan Kroenke hasn't put a single penny into Arsenal in the last 5 years. My thoughts on that, like you obviously know, like what my thoughts on Kroenke for you to ask me this question. So I'm not surprised, in it. I'm not surprised. All I need and all we need as a football club is more Arsenal fans to open their eyes. That's all it is. Literally, the fan base. Half of them have their eyes closed, half of them have their eyes open, and even the half that have their eyes open, there's half of them that think that there's nothing that can be done and have no energy to do anything about it. So it just becomes a quarter of the fan base that really care and know enough to do something. But because of the numbers, because of the infighting, because of the opinions of AFTV or the opinions of these old bloggers or the opinions of whoever, there's too much problems within the fan base for Kroenke to really become the beacon of the fan base's energy that he needs to be. Like
Yeah,
we should really be on Kroenke's neck every single game, you know. But man, tell me to wait. Man, tell me it's not time yet. Man, tell me trust the process, bro. What process, fam? When a man takes over the club, that's when the process starts, not when a manager is put in place. When a manager is
facts.
put in place, yeah, that shows that the process that the owner brought in didn't work, so he's trying again. But how many times can man try again on my time, bro? Like man ain't here on this world for forever. Like I'm here for we've all got our time to go. At the end of the day, as long as I'm here, I'm gonna speak what I believe is the truth. And Kroenke, enough is enough. And it's not only Arsenal that haven't spent a penny. I think United, there was something in there about
Bruv,
their
they took 79 mil out or something like that.
yeah. I see your thing is a mad thing as well. Like you
Bro,
spend money, but you're bigger, so you make more money. So that's why you spend more. But your
bro,
owners
them
are
man are taking money out the club, taking it out. That's how they're moving.
yeah.
Joke thing.
At the end of the day,
Nah,
that shows what Man United could really do if they had owners who care. Same way
yeah,
at who is it? Liverpool as well. You see, Liverpool, their owners haven't really done as much as you would have thought, considering they've won Champions League and Premier League. It's more they found the right direction with Jurgen Klopp and the right aura and the right man at the right time.
yeah,
Sometimes it happens. The right man at the right time happens, and you don't need your owner to go wild. But more often than not, you need your owner to be proactive, to be doing your thing, like winning stuff.
facts. Facts. Yeah, hit the like as he's saying. We're just gonna go through where you man are watching from. Rohit, watching from India. That's the kit, guys. Hold on. That's what it looks like. But it looks very mad. Let me play the video. But that's what it looks like. Hold
It's
up.
on your Insta, innit?
Yeah, it's on my Insta. So go check it out on the Insta. But bro, it looks so fresh. Like it looks so fresh. Like the logo looks even better with the orange stitching, bruv. In real life, it looks nuts, innit? So I can't wait, blood. You got
I'll come
Paris
link
in the building. Well, Kurdistan, bruv. Sweden, South
every
Africa. Hey, Berlin. Hey, big up. I didn't know you was in Berlin, bruv. Man like Bainam, bruv. Yeah, my sister lives there still. I'm due to fly out there soon.
swear. That is nice.
Yeah, yeah, Berlin's nice, bro. Kenya was meant to be there in November, but COVID had other ideas, blood.
Where was you meant to be? Kenya?
Yeah,
What's going on? So,
just
Safari.
safari thing, bruv. Yeah, bruv.
I swear down you're on that. I'm on that, you know. That's
Yeah, bruv.
one on my
Yeah,
bucket.
bruv. That's on the bucket list. That's top of the bucket list for man. So I was meant
Yeah,
to
yeah,
so I was meant to be there still in November. You know what I
yeah.
mean? My,
I'm
my
looking
man's in Jamaica.
at Tanzania.
Yeah, that's it. Kenya, Tanzania, Zanzibar, blood, and just chill. Man, we're just gonna do the whole thing. You get me? So that's gonna have to wait now. Australia, Nigeria. I big up Turkey's in the building.
Come on.
That's it. Leeds. Come on, bruv.
Bronx,
Them
New
boy.
York, Malaysia, bear man.
You
See,
man are everywhere. That's what I'm saying. Big up you, man. And looks like Albert just flung me some change. I don't know for nothing, but
come on,
safe Albert.
Albert.
Big up
Follow
Albert, blood. You know, like that. You lot make sure you go and apply. Make sure you go enter the draw to win the shirt as well, blood. I might give away a few, blood. Might give away a few.
Yeah,
Do
the
you know
more
what I'm
people
saying?
get in it, make sure they tag your
Yeah, of
page.
course. That's it. Once you get it, once you get your shirt, make sure you just tag, man. That's it, so I can repost it. Why can't United do signings more smoothly like Chelsea? Because Chelsea actually have people involved that knew what they're doing, bruv.
Yeah, they got like we just said, an owner that gives a shit about winning. You know, Abramovich loves money. Don't get it twisted. But Abramovich's character, he loves winning too. He's not here not to win, fam. He's here to win, and
Yeah,
he took the necessary risks to win. Man like him, man like Usmanov, they take these risks to win. Yeah, it's no surprise Everton are doing their thing now. Everton got bare deadwood, but they're still signing players and making sure the deadwood go afterwards, like when they
yeah.
can. Well, you still here with our team, just like, oh, we've got this, we've got that, we've got wage issues, we've got bro. We've got owners that don't give a shit. That's the bottom line.
Facts. Oh, Albert, he done the super chat when he forgot to put the stuff in it. He's that's a question for you, Turkish, bro.
Turkish, my guy, love Albert. Where do you think Arsenal will finish realistically this season? If we're talking now, realistically, I'm going to say we're going to finish fifth. I don't think we've got enough for top four. But obviously, last season, I thought Chelsea and United's lack of transfer business or good transfer business would have cost them a place in top four, but they got top four. So who am I to fucking guess anything, man? Who knows? All I know is Arsenal have let me down more often than not. So I'm a bit weary.
Bruv. Yeah, I hear that. Yeah, but I think I don't know, bro. Honestly, from what I've seen, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bruv. Like your manager looks like he's got it together in it.
Yeah, I see obviously in the title as well, Arteta the man with the plan. No, you believe listen, Arteta's doing his thing and I'm an advocate of his. I believe we made a very good appointment. He seems like he's got the knowledge, he seems like he's got the plan, he seems like he's got the ability to manage. But every manager needs support, you know, every manager
Yep.
needs their owner, and it's just gonna go back to this every time to support the plan, to support them, to support the club in winning. You know, if you don't have that owner and you have an owner who says, come in, this is what you have, there's not much I can do about it, work your magic. There's only so much that person can do, you know?
Facts.
And that's why the big clubs are the big clubs, because they move like big clubs in the transfer windows, in the season, from top to bottom, they move like big clubs. Like Chelsea signed Ziyech in February. Like
Yeah.
everyone's still worried about the season at that time, like us fans should be. But Roman is worrying about, hold on, let's get next season sorted too.
Yeah.
Ziyech comes in just before Corona time, so it is what it is. Like he got business done early.
And I
So
saw the thing that they were saying that Chelsea knew well ahead of time. They were tapping up Havertz and that all from last year because they had it in their plan that, yo, we're not active now, but we're going to spend big when we can, innit? So they
yeah,
were already speaking to players. And that's how they managed to get Werner, bro. And because they knew they wanted Havertz, they signed Werner as well just to entice man to come. You know them ones like that's how big clubs work, bro. Do you know what I mean? They just put the little pieces in place. And that's what showing intent, bro. All we want is our clubs to show intent, Turkish, bro. And when they don't, we get called negative, bro, because we're not impressed by these little bullshit like media propaganda that's coming out here.
man tell us to wait till the season starts, and when the season starts, man tell us, oh, there's nothing we can do. It's in the middle of the season. Wait till the transfer. Which one do you want, fam? Man ain't waiting for nothing no more, fam. I'm truth. That's it, bro.
It's true though. That's exactly what these men do, bro. That's
And
exactly
that's
what
my
these men
thing.
do.
You see what Sulaf says there, yeah? Back to Kroenke, he's a poor businessman. If he put 100 million for Partey and Awad, then he will make money back easily. Big up the show, by the way. And that's my thing to these people that turn around to man and say, Kroenke doesn't care, he's just a businessman. That's such an easy, pathetic answer to give me, because if you're a fucking businessman, you're going to go and invest your money into the club, buy proper players, sell more shirts, win more things, become a better club, become a better brand, make more fucking money.
Facts,
business.
bro.
You know,
Yeah.
for years, Arsenal fans were telling me Wenger's a good businessman. Effed us. For years, people are telling me Kroenke's a businessman. He isn't. You know, he's just a leech, fam. That's all he is, bro.
Yeah. But this is it, bro. So a lot of these owners, what they don't realize is, bro, success breeds success, and success brings money, bro. So why would you not invest to make money? These man, that's how you know these men hate football. Because
Yeah,
even if you hate football, yeah, and you're a good businessman, obviously you know if you're winning, your fans are more likely to spend more money because they're gonna be happy, blood. When are you more likely to buy your team's new kit? When you're winning or when you're losing, blood?
come on. You know this. You
Bro,
know
when in the United glory days, man were buying the home, away, and the third kit, blood.
why? And when you're winning the league, you'll put champions on the next kit. Like
Yeah,
you're
bro.
spending peas, fam.
Man were buying all three kits, you know. I remember when United had the white and black Vodafone thing, blood, and you could pull it inside out and them things. And man had the gold kit, two-way kits and that.
Yeah.
Bro, when I tell you, I literally had every single kit, even the blue away kit, bro. That the blue away Vodafone kit that man used to wear in the Champions League and that.
Yeah,
Man had all of the kits, bro, because man were winning stuff.
Yeah.
You know them ones, and now you can't pay me to wear them.
Yeah.
You know them ones there, bruv. If they're not giving me the kits, I'm not wearing them, blood. Oi, what's this? Oi,
Who we got here?
who's that? Hey, man like Sai, blood. What's going on with your internet, bruv?
Well, you didn't need to clear up the rumors, yeah?
What's going on with Saeed's mugshot, blood? You know what I mean? Man like Saeed just jumped in, bruv. Hold up. I have to jump him out, bruv. He needs to sort out his thing, bruv. My man's on that.
Man's has blocked off his internet, fam.
Yeah. Man's on that Trafford Centre fucking free Wi-Fi, you know?
On the roadside.
Man like Saeed, blood. Man like that fucking free Wi-Fi Trafford Centre and that, bruv. You know, like that.
Thoughts on Hendo and De Gea going for #1 spot? I know what you think, but
that's what I'm saying, bruv. Bruv, hey, thoughts on Hendo and De Gea, #1 spot, blood. What's man saying?
I'm saying still stick with De Gea, me, man.
Yeah,
stick with De Gea, man.
Blood.
This is why you got kicked off
Man, I said you got kicked off, Saeed, blood. I was like, hold on.
Not even, bro. Not even, man.
Bro,
not even, bro. Not even.
Kicked off, blood. What are you talking about? Hey, come on, bro. These men are moving mad. These vicious rumors and that.
Yeah, I mean, we let them do the talking, innit? You feel me? Like, they don't know the reason, people do the talking. We just keep walking, you feel me?
That's it, bro. Do you know what I mean? Vicious
You know
rumors, fam.
Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? They send people to the grave, them rumors, yo. Trust me.
Bruv. What man said, make Saeed a regular on this channel, help him out, blood. Do you want to tell them now or what, blood?
We're here, man. We're there, man. We're there, man.
We're here, blood.
We're here, man. We're here.
We're here, bruv. Show tomorrow, you lot. Say nothing. You know, like that. It is what it is, bro. The show goes on, my guy, bruv. Tomorrow, you man, you'll see us, blood. That's it, bruv. We're good. You man already know how it is, bruv. The man them are always welcome on my channel, fam. You know, like that.
That's it, man. Everyone's eating, man. Everyone's eating.
So this is it, bruv. So it's calm. But yo, really? Oi, this comment's funny. He watches my stories on Instagram. It's mad. How can the dry cleaners ring me today? I'm seeing some number I don't have, yeah? I'm like, what's going on, blood? Man were like, oh, yeah, this is the dry cleaners. You left the suit here last year. I was like, raw, blood. Bruv, the suit's in South London, bro. What? Like, man lives in Northwest, blood. I left the suit in the dry cleaners when I used to live in South, blood, and I forgot about it, bruv. Man still got my suit in the dry cleaners.
Remember it now, though?
From last year. I remember now. Because I worked a wedding like last summer. I wore it. The wedding was in June, blood. It came up on my memories on Instagram the other day, blood. And I put the suit in the dry cleaners, forgot about it, blood. Man rang me today, said, man, still got your suit, blood.
It's wild. Changing that, bro.
Bro, I don't know, bro. Maybe I can't afford to get out the shop. I might just have to buy a new one. You know, like that. Fuck it. You know, like that, bro. It's all in South, blood. It's long now, bro.
Yeah, that's a mission in itself, fam.
You know, like that, bro. So, bro, it is what it is, bro. Saeed's here, blood. Show tomorrow and that. Wednesdays, blood. You man asked for it, you got it, blood. It's that easy, bro. This is how we move. Man said, how do I do a super chat? I don't even know. I've never sent one. Not gonna lie. But this is it, bro. Saeed's about to do his thing, bro. This is what it is, bro.
Come on.
Do you know what I mean, bro? It's ownership FC, blood. Do you know what I mean? Turkish has got his channel. You get me? We got our show on Friday on Turkish's channel. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Saeed's got his own channel, which is gonna fucking grow now. Do you know what I'm saying? And bruv, you're on my channel, bruv. Like, man, them are doing our thing. That's what it is, blood. We work with the man, them. We don't work for the man, blood. You know, like that.
Yo, perfectly put, man. Perfectly put, man. You get me? That's what it is, man. You get me?
This is what it is, blood. Man said Saeed about time, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, bruv, yo, we got 5 minutes left, bruv. Fling in the questions, guys. Fling in the questions for the man, them, bruv. Do you know what I mean? It's been a solid show. Make sure you smash the like as well, bro. There's 1,500 people in here, bruv. Like, if man ain't got like 7, how many likes have we got, mods, bruv?
100%. It should be, but we're not over 700 likes already. Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Easy. Gotta be 700. Come on.
This is it.
The ratio's a bit mad still.
It is. You man need to.
Don't these man know Saeed and Rants got a show coming? Like they're trying to come for the
name, bro.
On Rants' channel. Rants, tell him the #1 sport show on this channel, fam. Come on.
Yeah. Saeed, you're under pressure still, you know.
Get those likes up before Saeed starts, fam.
You're under pressure, bro.
Listen, I've got a studio.
We'll see it tomorrow.
Hey, you're under pressure. You might have to show up for Saeed, you know, because Turkish is on his neck right now, blood.
Now you gotta respect Turkish. You get me, a real one.
I said 5'7"
Saeed, we'll do something.
What we saying about this Aubameyang though? I'm not sure about Aubameyang, you know, Turkish, you know, but like,
we started already.
Yo, listen, you know what it is, yeah? Like 307 grand a week, though, man. That is just a bit mad, though. When you think of it, yeah, don't get wrong, he's a quality player, yeah, but that guy, like, for me, you got to build a team around that. You can't just have a 375 grand a week player, and then you got like Malak Al Neni behind him. You feel me? You would normally have that kind of player. You feel me, though?
You're right. You know me. Like, you're talking to the. You need troops here if you want man to start chatting.
Trust me, man.
Thing up,
like, it don't make sense for me. It don't make sense. You go have a striker who's on 375 grand a week, but you have El Neni behind him. It don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? I know people have got to get their money in it, like, you know what I mean? It's the COVID times and whatnot, but I just don't know, you know, man. Like,
it doesn't make sense, fam. Both of our clubs do things that don't make sense, bro.
Yeah, 100%. Like Sanchez, isn't it? You know what Sanchez is about.
Like it's all mad, fam. You know what it is already. That's why I like Saeed too, fam. That's why man looks out for Saeed, bro.
Come on, man. You feel me? Like,
it's not easy. It's not easy to tell people the real, you know. Like, you see how it is online, fam. People don't like it, bro. Like,
nah, people don't like it. When I said about Ollie and that, people are like, "Oh, he's a club legend. He's a club legend." You feel me? Like, them sofa mans were on my neck, bro. Man, you know, listen, it's not easy on the streets, bro, because when you go around me, all them sofa man, they're all builders, isn't it? They're all scaffolders. So when I'm going down the street, they're all making the new buildings, isn't it? And then like, oh, there's that twat over there. There's that Ollie twat over there. That's disgracing our club. I'm like, listen, man, I'm telling you the truth, man. You get me? These man, they don't. What it is with United, the fan base, it's all good vibes. It's all. Do you know what? If we've got a manager that gets us, yeah, then we can maybe work with that. Like for me, Van Gaal was a perfect manager to get us forward. They didn't back him, and they sacked him, yeah. And then now they're saying, "Oh, keep Ollie in." Nah, I've done that, man. Listen, man, I'm waiting for Poch, man. People know me, innit? I'm waiting for my guy Poch, bro. Because when he comes, when he comes, the likes of Jesse Lingard, bro, I'm telling you now, he's making them from here to go over there, bro. Because he's done that with bloody, was it Harry Winks and them, man, bro? Harry Winks is a dead baller, man. He's absolutely trash.
Yeah, no.
Sideways passer.
If you man get Poch, then I'll be worried because Poch is he's a good manager still.
But you know what I rate Arteta. I'm scared of Arteta because you know why? Yeah, this guy knows what he's doing, you know, and that pisses me off.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. Emery, this guy's messing about with things too much. One time he's trying to play defensive. One time trying to do a little tick-a-tacker. You get me? Didn't know what he's doing. Well, this Arteta though, even when it's like got his little drinks break and that, it's like telling Gabriel, "Yo, listen." And I know sometimes you don't really play onto it, but my man can say his clear vision and whatnot. And this is the perfect guy to back you. If you don't back Arteta, bro, it's done out here for Arsenal, mate. Because I think this is your best manager you got right now.
You know this, Saeed, I'm bringing you on my channel, fam, because I'm tired of telling people, fam.
That's it.
Come on, man.
That's it.
Like this is the negative. Look at that comment there. They'll definitely be all over this, fam.
They'll be all over that.
Course,
you know,
man,
like
are you
that.
mad, bro? Are you mad?
That's what I mean.
I said it from from West Ham game, yeah, about Ollie, yeah, West Ham, September, yeah. I don't know if you were there, Rants, but September 2000, we played West Ham, we played 5 at the back end that. We had McTominay and whatnot. And my man couldn't beat Frank Noble. I think it was a Noble in the midfield, and Declan Rice was spinning us, yeah. Then I thought to myself, listen, I'm done out here, mate. My like Iniesta. When Guendouzi came in, it was Guendouzi playing like Iniesta. And then we had Mark Noble, but I was like, nah, this is done for me here. For me, as a sign of a top manager, yeah, you get the best of your better players. So you like El Nelly, Mama Arteta's making him look like, you know what I mean, the Egyptian Pirlo and you feel me? Like, it's all mad. With Ollie can't improve Dan James. He can't improve McTominay now. You know what I mean? Fred now is looking a bit shaky. He can't improve these kind of players. And for me, that's when you know he's not a top manager. You go out there, you tell Paul Pogba and Bruno Fernandes play. That's easy, bro. Even I can go on there and say, oh, listen, Pogba, you play number 10. Bruno Fernandes, you go do that. But it's easy to do that. But what I want to see you do is say, listen, Dan James, I want you to play a wide right. I want you to go on the byline. Look at Sterling. Sterling, for me, yeah, I'm not going to lie to you. When he was at Liverpool, his game wasn't like the way he is now, right now. Because he's now on the right-hand side, and Pep Guardiola is telling him, yo, listen, when you stay on the right-hand side, stay wide so that you can get the ball and run at people. That's what's happening right now. But they don't want to hear that, though. That's the thing. They want to hear.
Saeed came to shut me down real quick, fam. Saeed just took the mic, center stage. He said, fuck it. Man need to know.
This is it. Saeed's here, blood. Man. So man need to know he ain't gone nowhere, blood. You know.
No, listen, no censorships, man. No censorships anymore, man. You get me? We're here, man. We're here.
We're here. We're in the cup, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Obviously, bruv. Me and Turkish doing numbers as usual, blood. You're gonna see Saeed on this channel tomorrow. You'll see him on Turkish's channel. Hey, listen, the man them are moving together, bro. Like this is it, bro. There's strength in numbers, bro. There's strength in numbers, bro. That's what it is, boy. I mean, everyone can get a piece of the pie right where we're from, bro. You know, like that. So you know what I mean? It's nothing but love. Nothing but unity, blood. And as you said, real recognize real, blood. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no censorship on our channels, blood. We say what we want to say, blood. If man them don't like it, bruv, you don't hear, you must feel in it. When I was saying Jose out early doors, you heard me, Saeed, and now look at him. Look at the state of him now, bro. Man's looking like his head's gone, bro.
Done.
And man was saying we should have backed him. Even Gary Neville. Even Gary Neville was saying, oh, we should have backed him. You didn't back him. Now what?
Nah.
You know them ones there, joke thing. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, bro. There'll be plenty to
these pundits. They just, bro. That's why pundits piss me off now too, fam. Like, that's why all of this fan stuff. That's why I love it, fam. Because you see with Wenger. Sorry, you're gonna make me flip, but you see with Wenger, yeah. Man like Gary Neville, Jamie Carragher, all these men used to rip Arsenal, yeah. Super Sundays, everything, rip us. But they'd never say the problem is Wenger. When it come to Wenger, it was like, he's doing a fantastic job. But hold on, you're ripping us, but he's doing a fantastic job. Do you get it? So that's when I realized these men don't know what they're talking about either, fam. They got agendas too, fam.
Yeah.
To come and give it to how it is, fam. Do you get me? So that's why I love it, bro.
There you go, bro. So that's what it is, bro. They've all got agendas. That's why man come to fan channels now to get their fix, bro. Do you know what I mean? Because they know, man, them ain't got no agendas. We don't know these dons. We're not friends with them. We're gonna say how we feel, innit? And that's what it is. All these other guys in the media want to be nice to these man because they think that they might see them at a function or something like that.
Nah, man. I'm not about that, bro. Like, even when listen, bro, MUTV contacted me and said, yo, listen, we want you on a little talk show, chat show. I said, nah, man, fun that, mate. You get me? I'm not changing for you to say, yeah, you know what I mean? It's all going rosy at the club. Nah, man, forget that, bro. Shit, bro. You feel me? Like, I'd rather come on a platform like this and just say how it is, you feel me? And the sugarcoat. It's when you're doing all this Sky Sports, bro, the woman goes, you know, do you know something about Ofcom? I said, bullshit, Ofcom, mate. You know what I mean? We're talking about Liverpool United, you know? It's like Ofcom and that Ofcom this, bro. That's bullshit, man. But what I say something about Ollie, I say it, you get me? She was like, nah, sorry. You know what I mean? It's all about Ofcom. It's all about, you know, this and that. I was like, nah, man, that's not me, bro. You can't be doing that Ofcom bullshit, man. You feel me? Like, you come here, you told me to come here and talk about Liverpool and United and how the history is, and then you say about Ofcom. Leave you out, man. This
is it, bruv. He said, man, won't take Luke Shaw over Prime Ashley Cole and that. Hey, listen, big up for the super chat. Come on. You know that. Man said that, man. Hey, Saeed, what's a system defender? They might have said.
Yo, listen, man. Listen, I'll explain it, yo. I'll explain. We'll do a show on that, man.
We have to do that tomorrow, blood. We have to do that tomorrow. Tomorrow's show, man. You need to explain to me what a system defender
is. I like a fraud and that still.
You know them ones there, but fam. Yo, bruv, that was extremely lit, bruv. You man slap the like button. Obviously, the man them's ats are there, bruv. Make sure you follow the man them, bruv. There's plenty more work to come, bro. Like, there's loads to come from all of us. Saeed's here tomorrow. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
So look out for the show. Do you know what I'm saying? And obviously, me and Turkish are back on Friday on Turkish's channel. So if you're not following Turkish, make sure you go follow Turkish on YouTube and all of his socials so you can find me there, bruv. Tomorrow evening, me and Sai are back here, bruv. So you man don't have to wait for the smoke. You're gonna get it tomorrow.
Make sure everyone's there for that. I'm gonna be there still.
Yeah, make sure you man tune in, bruv. Make sure you man tune in tomorrow evening, blood. We're here, man.
Yeah, and if there's any Arsenal fans in the chat now, I'm gonna do a live for Aubameyang's new contract at 8 p.m. So make sure you're there.
Yeah, bruv. Make sure you head over, bruv. Head over there 8 p.m. There's better.
I'm gonna bling in that. I'm gonna bling in that. Man, I got the bling in that already. Yo, it's mad.
Yeah. Bruv. There's better Arsenal man in this chat. So make sure you head over Turkish's channel for 8 o'clock to see his reaction to the Aubameyang signing. But yeah, bruv. We keep moving, boy. Catch you, man, tomorrow evening.
Love, people. Love.
Love.